चलो तुषार क्या लोग किया मैम क्या इधर
Now it's become crushed. What an interesting corset or bra blouse. How unusual. You've got a lot of this going on, huh? It's fab. Do you think the younger generation
हमने देखा कि लोगों ने आपसे बातें भी की एंड सम इमोशनल भी हुए तो आपके लिए ये मोमेंट कितना प्रिविलेज होता है कि आप कुछ कहना चाहेंगे इस ब्रांड को लेकर इस इनिशिएटिव को लेकर
You know, I'm so lucky actually कि ऐसा opportunity मुझे मिला because it's very rare कि you know अगर आप brand के साथ कोई collaboration कर रहे हो it's not always कि for example it's not a detergent you know or a soap की मतलब there's no emotional connection हैंडलूम के साथ मेरा इमोशनल कनेक्शन है इट वॉज प्री एग्जिस्टिंग मतलब पहले से ही था बिकॉज ऑफ माई फैमिली बिकॉज ऑफ माई अपब्रिंगिंग बिकॉज ऑफ माई टेस्ट तो व्हेन आई एक्चुअली मेट आद्यम इट सीम्ड लाइक अ वेरी नेचुरल मैच क्योंकि आई वॉज ऑलरेडी काइंड ऑफ पार्ट ऑफ दैट वर्ल्ड सो आई वॉज वेरी प्लीज्ड आई वॉज वेरी लकी कि मतलब इट्स नॉट लाइक आई हैड टू प्रिटेंड एनीथिंग आई कुड बी माई सेल्फ
Ma'am, talking to all of these people, first of all, so good to see you looking refreshing as always.
Thank you.
Talking to all of these people, somebody getting emotional in a part where you are there, you know, it's a great initiative as Sir said. And you said it's a privilege in itself. So how was the feeling, you know, when somebody started actually crying in front of you? Because it's मेहनत है इतने सालों की और आप उसमें जुड़ रहे हैं, तो how was it?
I was very moved. I was not expecting to be as moved as I was actually because a lot of the people who are attending actually know far more about the handloom world
Yes.
than me.
Yes.
And they have been involved with it for so many years. So
Yes.
actually, I get to listen and I get to learn. So, and I believe Sally Holker, right? I mean,
Yes.
she's you know been a founder of Maheshwar, I think, and you know they've done a lot of fantastic work. And so I'm very privileged that I got to be a part of this, and I'm very grateful to Adyam for giving me this opportunity.
As Manisha said, now 300 people are working with Adyam in 12 different sectors. So it's growing big and big. But all of these people and weavers, according to me, I feel like are old people who are doing this for a living. With our generation, I'm 23. I was moved to be here to see our culture, our heritage getting forward with people like you, who have done so much, did so well in the industry. So have you ever given a thought that कैसे our generation, like the people who are young, will get into this? कैसे उनको जोड़ा जाए? Is it something like that?
You know,
have
I
ever
think
thought?
we have to expand our minds. We have to be imaginative. ऐसा नहीं है कि आजकल people are not interested in handloom. I've seen because I've been around for many years. I've been working only for 20 plus years.
Right,
You know,
correct.
so it's not like 90s में लोग बड़े handloom पहनते थे. You know, it's always been a little niche. Now we can bring it more into the forefront. We can bring it more. You know, it's also very sustainable. It actually makes ecological and environmental sense, and it is almost. I mean, it's something we're doing for you know our citizens. You know,
Right.
our citizens all across the different states.
Right, right.
You know, so we don't have to. It's a kind of thinking. We don't have to blindly copy what we are seeing on runways. Or what we're seeing in the West. We don't have to blindly copy what we are seeing in films. We don't have to. It should all exist. There are all kinds. That's wonderful to have variety. But we can also look at what you know has been existing for thousands of years. We can make it contemporary. It just needs a little imagination. It needs a little awareness. And it's wonderful that Adyam is doing that also. And like I said, I'm also learning.
Yes.
You know, getting to see all the so many different kinds of kind of folk customs, traditions, cultures across the different states.
As you said, even you are learning, and आदम के साथ जुड़ने के बाद obviously और बहुत कुछ सीखने मिलेगा, and people around the industry where you work have their own brands and are also collaborating with other brands. Have you given this thing a thought, like starting something like this of your own? Because जैसा आपने कहा
I would
आप
love
खुद
to.
इससे बहुत जुड़े हुए हैं. From the very
Light,
start.
light,
Yes.
sorry.
So sorry. From the very start, आपके family में भी ये चीज़ जुड़ी हुई है. Have you given it a thought ever?
You know what a lovely thing actually to think about. मुझे ऐसे कभी लगा ही नहीं कि I could contribute in this way. But I think I could, because you know, in that sense, if you already have an interest in in handloom, in textile, in folk cultures and customs, and you're a creative person, you can be involved in any way. You can bring it into your, like Manish had mentioned today, you can bring it into costumes, you can bring it into the fabric of your world. I mean, this is something which interests me so much that it's not like I've ever really thought about going into retail. I think there
Yes,
are
correct.
better qualified people, you know, like Adyam and others who are doing a wonderful job. But I can contribute in my own way. You know, and I really think that it's more a question of awareness and bringing it to people, you know,
Right.
because there are many different ways that one can use and, wear handloom.
Now please tell us something about this sari. This color suits you so well. Red is definitely your color.
Thank you,
Please
thank
tell
you.
us.
I'm so happy. This is a Gadwal, I believe. And from what I learned today,
Yes.
this is a cotton sari with a silk weave, where the pallu is silk, and every thread is actually
Silk
it's made
woven.
by a human being.
Exactly,
Every single thread.
exactly.
So it's what an honor to wear something like this. Actually, it's fantastic. I'm so pleased. I mean, where do you get to wear things like this? And normally you're just wearing things from factories.
Correct.
I also find it very versatile to wear saris. I think the blouse is it's a raw silk perhaps.
Yes, it's raw silk.
It's got this wonderful sheen. I love it. I love it. I chose it actually, so I'm very pleased.
So after The Accused, I watched it twice. It was beautiful seeing you there. Accused के बाद what's coming next for Konkona? If there's anything.
I've co-directed a show. I've co-written and co-directed a show called Welcome to Khoya Mahal, and it'll be out on Prime Video, I think, maybe end of the year, or we're in post-production now.
Okay, thank you so much, Konkona ma'am.
And-
Can I ask a question?
Yes, thank you.
I'm the editor of an interiors magazine.
Oh,
so my
lovely.
questions, you said you're making your home now.
I'm doing up my home. It's just, I don't have time. It's taking me forever.
So how is this Adyam's philosophy, or just general, what's your mood board like and how does it resonate?
You know, like I was saying, I resonate so much with Adyam's, not just philosophy but also their aesthetic overall, is that it's like as Manish said, they're maximalist, and I love that it's so vibrant and there are so many different colors and textures coming together, patterns especially, and because I just did up my home and then I was out of town for 2 months at a shoot. So I feel it's a canvas right now. It's a blank canvas, and I can just fill it with all kinds of textiles and colors and textures, and I'm really looking forward to playing with all of that.
But what's your mood board looking like at the moment?
So I don't have a mood board. I really believe in doing things organically. I believe in things evolving, and what happens is when you live in a space, actually things emerge and they reveal themselves to you. So then, when you pass a corner every day, oh, this is what this corner needs. So that's so lovely, actually. So as opposed to force-fitting everything and then having, or hiring someone and then having a kind of a, everything done in one go, a force-fitted kind of an aesthetic, or like a beige kind of a aesthetic or a minimal aesthetic. That's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking forward to, pieces that I love kind of coming together, and I have an inherent trust that it will come together beautifully.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much.
Thank you so much.